How do you really find the soul of a country? I mean, it's not something you're going to find on a map, right? No, you find it in the rhythm, the pulse of its cities. So come on, let's take a journey together and discover the true character of Bangladesh, one amazing city at a time.
And this quote, this really sets the stage for everything. It tells us right away that Bangladesh isn't just a piece of land. It's so much more. It's emotion, it's sacrifice, and it is absolutely about survival. It's a story of incredible heart.
All right, so where do we begin this journey? Well, there's only one place to start, really, and that's Dhaka, the vibrant, beating heart of the entire nation. And when I say heartbeat, I mean it literally. This isn't just some poetic idea. Dhaka is pure, nonstop energy. It's this constant hum of activity, of ambition, of life itself. And that energy is what powers the whole country. It's relentless, but in the absolute best way. Dhaka is a city of so many layers. On one hand, you've got this incredible history. It was a Mughal crown jewel, the city of mosques. Then there's the art, the famous fine muslin fabric that the whole world wanted. But it's not just the past, it's the sounds of today. You can almost hear those millions of rickshaw bells. And maybe most importantly, it's a powerful symbol of an identity that was completely rebuilt with so much resilience after 1971. Okay, so from the heart of the nation, let's head to the coast. We're going to Chittagong. And this city is a gateway, but it's not just a gateway to the sea. It's a gateway to something even more powerful, the very idea of courage. Just picture this for a second. This isn't your typical flat coastline. No, this is where massive mountains come right down and touch the sea. It's this incredible, dramatic meeting of two forces of nature. And you can bet that unique geography has shaped this city's character for a very, very long time. So here's what's so fascinating about Chittagong. It has this kind of dual identity. For centuries, its port was this bustling hub, welcoming traders from all over the globe. But then, during the Liberation War, everything changed. It transformed. It became the gateway for freedom. This is the exact place where the first Declaration of Independence was broadcast. Just think about that. A single moment of incredible defiance. That's why we call it a place of courage. And that bravery, it's not just some footnote in a history book. It's a living, breathing spirit in the city. You can almost feel it in the air, like it's carried on every single wave that washes up on the shore. All right, let's leave the coast behind and turn inland now. We're going to check out two cities that show us a totally different side of the nation's soul, a more tranquil, more intellectual side. Let's talk about Sylhet and Rajshahi. So you've got these two incredible but very different places. First, there's Sylhet. Think peace, think tranquility. It's wrapped in these gorgeous green tea gardens and has this deep spiritual vibe, thanks to the saints who walked these lands. It really is a place where nature just speaks softly. And then you have Rajshahi. This is the city of mangoes and wisdom. It's famous for its sweet mangoes, its silk, but it's also a cradle for scholars, poets, and thinkers. I mean, watching a sunset over the Padma River here, it's not just a pretty sight. It feels like you're watching poetry unfold. Okay, for our final stop, we're heading to Khulna. This city is all about strength, endurance, and it has this deep, profound link to one of the planet's greatest natural treasures. We throw the word resilience around a lot, but in Khulna, it's not just a word. It's a way of life. It's what the people there live every single day. Imagine facing down cyclones, huge storms, rising tides, and choosing to rebuild. Not just once, but again and again and again. That is the spirit of Khulna. And what are they protecting with all that strength? Khulna is the silent guardian of the Sundarbans. We're talking about the world's largest mangrove forest, the home of the incredible Royal Bengal tiger. So you see, this city's resilience isn't just for its own people. It's for a critical piece of our entire planet's ecosystem. So we've been to all these different cities, right? Each one with its own unique feel. But here's the thing. They aren't just separate dots on a map. They're all threads, and they're being woven together into one single, powerful story. And this is how it all fits. You need Dhaka's relentless heartbeat to push everything forward. You need Chittagong's courage to fight for what matters. You need the peace from Sylhet and the wisdom from Rajshahi to give the nation its soul. And you absolutely need Khulna's resilience to make sure it all survives. See? Every single city brings an essential thread to the fabric of the nation.
And that really is the journey of this nation, isn't it? It's a nation that has known deep sorrow, that has cried, a nation that had to fight for its very existence, a nation that literally rose from the ashes. And today, it shines.
So, when you boil it all down, this is the soul of Bangladesh. It's a story written in its very rivers, stitched together with incredible courage. And it's a story that's carried in the hearts of millions of people.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. We've just spent some time pulling at the threads that make up the soul of Bangladesh. But what about the place you call home? What's its heartbeat? What's its courage? Its wisdom? That's a story worth figuring out, don't you think?